Hi, my name is Melissa Scholes. I'm President and CEO at QA1.
I'm Travis Scholes, the Executive Vice President.
QA1 was founded in 1993 by my father, Jim Jordan. He started the company with rod ends, spherical bearings, linkage products, primarily sold into circle track racing. I started there when I was 15 years old in just a really small warehouse. I was known as the box folding champion, so I can still fold them pretty quickly.
My name is Bill Foley, and I'm a product designer here at QA1. I like to use my cars in a way that makes them give me an experience. I like to take something weird and go camping with it, or take something that shouldn't be on the road and take it on a huge road trip. I like something that has character and that becomes a part of whatever trip or experience that I'm doing. It is a character in that experience, and that's how I like to use my cars.
Hi, my name is Dan Voigt, and I'm the Senior Account Manager here at QA1. I used to go spend time at my cousin's house in the summer every year at that same age, and it was summer of 1970, and pulled into his driveway, and right next door was a brand new white 1970 Plymouth Superbird, and I just stood and stared at that car for hours. And it wasn't the nose on the front or the wing on the rear that I liked best about that car, but it was a 150-mile-an-hour speedometer that really got my attention.
My name is Nick Panitsky. I'm a CNC process designer here at QA1. It started at the go-kart track. I've known forever that I've wanted to race. Finally, when I was 9, I got my own go-kart and I raced go-karts. I've been racing late models for 15 years, and I've always set up my own race cars. I've always done my own work. I've had the opportunity to build my own race cars. I've had the opportunity to test for a lot of teams and a couple chassis manufacturers, and now here we are 21 years later. My kid got into go-kart racing and he races go-karts now, so right back to where it all started.
My name is Jimmy Niemeyer, and I'm a lead welder here at QA1. My father actually got me into welding when I was 13. We had a vehicle that was on the family farm, and it was given to me. It was a 49 Chevy, and it was just a project, and I had to learn how to weld in order to fix it. I did wind up turning this into a career, and without him, I'd probably be doing something different.
The way that people have connected within the company, I think is unique because there's so many enthusiasts here. So people they automatically have a common ground when they join us if they're into motorsports, if they're into cars.
We want the parts to be able to be installed by anybody with any skill level. I've been in the place where I work on cars is this old junky building that leaks water like crazy, and when I was doing my Suburban project, I had that thing up on jack stands and was rolling around in practically water, and I was lucky enough to have a roof over my head, but there are people that are working on stuff in their driveways or on a gravel road at a farm or whatever, and we don't want to make something that is not accessible to everybody.
Our customer is number one, and we always try to build the most innovative and the most high-performance parts we can at QA1, and that has helped me a great deal responding to customers and how what their needs are today. So the bottom line is that no matter what level the customer is at, whether it's at the top end of professional motorsports or a customer buying the first set of shocks for his Camaro, they're equally as important, and we treat them the same with the same respect and address their needs the same way.
Setting up a CNC machine is very similar to setting up a race car. You got to treat both with ultimate finesse. You don't take any shortcuts, don't cut any corners, document everything. Each little bit that you're off on a CNC machine is the same as being off a little bit on the setup, and every little bit makes a difference.
Quality is something we all take on a personal level, and it's just, we try to strive for the best outcome. And it's just, like I said, everything's showing. Every customer sees every part we do, and they can inspect it just the same way we do. And your name is on every single part you do. I can tell my welds from somebody else's. It's kind of like our signature.
We always try to optimize experiences for our customers and for our team. That's something that we look at before, during, and after any purchase or process. Really, we try to push that through in all aspects of the company. you know, whether it's somebody who's building a part or somebody who's using a part, that they're having the best possible experience.
As a leadership team, we encourage everyone to bring new ideas to the table. Everyone has their own experience that they had, you know, in their pre-QA1 life that we want them to bring to make QA1 better.
One thing we have here is this Engineered for Speed competition that is with local elementary schools, and it's very similar to like a Pinewood Derby.
I really like to get involved at the local level and do a number of different things. There's a town in Minnesota called Henderson that has a Tuesday night cruise in. Love driving my 55 Chevy out there and mixing up with the people and looking at their cars and talking parts, and it's just a great time.
I take pride in everything I do. I make sure everything is done correctly, and I try to instill that in the rest of my crew.
It means a lot to be a part of QA1, just simply for the fact that you know, I take a lot of pride in machining. I take a lot of pride in circle track racing, and to be able to combine the two of them and ultimately make better product out of it it means a lot to me, and like I said, I take great pride in that.